in the fuck am I supposed to fall out as comedian? And 2, I got lyrics for you. Ravine. Check this out. I spit more fire than a D&D dragon. I get more pussy than the pussy wagon. You can use that in your next one, I promise. So, we all know that Halloween was on Monday, and at Winco they do this thing where you can dress up, and you win $100 if you get voted for the most times. Pretty cool. I wasn't aware that I was the only one of 3 that would be dressing up, so that was pretty cool. But I decided to go all out, and I was Roger Rabbit. Now the problem with being Roger Rabbit when you're 6'5", 345 pounds is the costume comes to here, and squatting tears here. So this whole area was on tension the whole time, and I had like a permanent moose knuckle from like the overalls. And I was just walking around, I'm like, "Hi, little kid. There's my balls if you'd like." And I know it was supposed to be Halloween, but people kept walking up to me. They're like, "That's not very scary." And I work in the meat department, so my best comeback was, "Oh yeah, I'm selling you all my friends, motherfucker. Yeah, you want some deer? How's this? Here's Bambi." But you can clearly tell I really don't care what I look like. I'm wearing flip-flops. I took a shower, cut my hair, got a bowling shirt on. How do you be hard in a bowling shirt? Like seriously, like you're like, "Yeah, I'll beat your ass. Bowl of 300, yeah." Like that shit doesn't work. Like you can't do it physically or mentally. But you ever notice how people like girls like they go out with their friends and they like get all dolled up, they put on all the makeup because they care what they look like? A dude doesn't do that until the time he sees the girl he really gives a shit about what he looks like, you know? Like a chick will be like doing all that and then they'll just strut. They're like, "Fuck yeah, I look good. I know I look good, I made sure of it." The guy's just like, "Alright, let's get out of here, this shit's done." But then when they're walking by and they see him, they're like, "What's up?" And that's not a problem. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I fucking do it. I don't give a shit. I'm walking to work in my overalls because, I mean, I wear suspenders with like black Carhartts and a freaking black shirt tucked in. I got my Winco hat on because Team Winco. And I'll see him and I'll be like, "Can I find anything? Tube steak, perhaps?" I mean, it's pretty tender. That's on them, not me. I've got the tube steak that goes into the tenderloins. Gordon Ramsay said that. You fucking quote me. But so one of my problems is like how much people care anymore. It's like just stop caring. Like really like everybody's like, "Oh dude, I like didn't brush my hair," and it's like, cool, neither did I, but I mean mine's like this short, so I really don't care. But you know, I got this buddy at work, and he's all, "Dude, I'm so untalented, I can't do anything." I was like, "Well, you can talk. You've got 10 fingers, 10 toes. That's pretty legit. Like some people don't even have that." He's like, "Yeah, but I really want to be able to sing." I'm like, "Then fucking practice." Mine's easy. I stand up and talk shit. That's what I do. Like you can't do bad at that per se, but I can't play those guitars. I can't play this drum set. I can't play that guitar. I can't play whatever the fuck that is. I can't play that keyboard. But what I can do is play with myself. You guys are sick. I'm at my funny bone. Jesus, y'all are gross. But no, I wear flip-flops year round because if you have big feet like me, I mean, they're huge. Finding tennis shoes sucks ass. And sometimes Ross has them, but they're like way too big, so I'll just like walk around like I'm wearing fucking water flippers. And it's like, if I don't have a wetsuit on, it like looks funny. Like, who the hell wears shorts and then like a t-shirt with some water flippers on? Like, that doesn't work. But, no, work has been kind of lame lately. I mean, as some of you may know if you were here 2 weeks ago, I got suspended for a week because I said bitch slap in the break room. And, that's not funny, fuck you, I'm broke. No, but it's been a hard 2 weeks, but it's pretty cool because I mean, that costume contest, I could potentially win $100 and then just walk up to my manager and be like, "Thank you." And just get my $100, pay my rent, be all good. But I really wish I didn't have to pay rent. I live in a crap fest. I live in a 2-story apartment where I swear to God, standing in the center of my living room, I can touch all the walls and the ceiling at one fucking time. Just do a circle and touch everything. And it pisses me off. And then it's got like an upstairs, and when you're going upstairs, I literally am like contorted and just like look like a fucking Silent Hill character trying to get up these goddamn stairs. And then my room is just a mess because I'm fucking a boy. There's no excuse for that. That's just how it is. Got shit laying everywhere. But no, me and Chase have actually known each other for 20 years, and you gotta imagine that in 20 years some stupid shit has happened. He gets me to do dumb shit. Like when we were kids, like the best thing to do was open the fridge and be like, drink all of this. Like that was his go-to thing. He'd be like, hey dude, let's put this in a blender and then you drink it. Oh, me drink it? No, that's on you, dude. You drink it. I don't drink it. Or this is a sad story, and I really don't care if he doesn't want me to tell it, because I'm gonna fucking tell it anyway. You don't have a mic. So it's pretty gross. So I mean, so we when we were younger, about 5 and 6, I'm a little bit older than he is, but we used to make potions in the puddles and pools and shit. Like, we just like find a bunch of like wasp killer and like WD-40 and throw whatever the hell we had in like a barrel that had caught some water. And we used to put my stuffed animals in it, and one time we decided to use feces as an ingredient in the potion. And I totally forgot, and I had dumped the bucket over, and I went and grabbed my toy, and just a handful, just like my rabbit was covered in crap. And my first instinct was to throw it at my wall. Like, just throw it right at my wall, cause a mess. It was disgusting. It was a house that my parents bought, and they didn't have any furniture. Like, they spent all their money on this house and then had to remodel it. So, like, well, yeah, it was terrible. You guys are dicks. No. So, they started to do carpeting. And by started, I mean put up the fucking nails along the walls, like right along the wall and like the 90-degree angle. And one time I was chasing, I'm like, I'm gonna get you. And I don't know what, we weren't playing tag, I was just trying to catch him. And like in a horror movie, I like turn my corner and I just see a trail of blood. And I'm like following it. I'm like 5, I feel like Steve Irwin. I'm like, oh shit, where did he go? And I'm just like following this trail of blood, and I get to my bathroom, and he has like got one foot in the sink, and he's like standing on the toilet. So he's like this, and the water's just running. And I distinctly remember him going, these nails are stupid. And I'm like, I know, I wish we had carpet, but, and we used to have these like pear-colored chairs, the spinning ones. You know, they got like the trench in them, like you sit down and you're like fucking like put in like a ball. And they're pretty old. And I used to spin the shit out of myself in those things, like really fast. And then like every once in a while they'd kick out and you'd fall on the ground. And your mom would come in the room, what the fuck was that? And you gotta be picking it up real fast, and I think nothing happened. You're like, what? I closed the fridge a little bit hard. Get off my back, Jesus. And they don't notice the fat hole in the linoleum. And that's the one thing we had for flooring was linoleum in our kitchen, and it was still a piece of crap, but it was there. And I remember my dad one time, he says some funny shit. My dad is hilarious. Like, just listen to my dad talk for 20 minutes, and he should be up here, not me. But my dad cooks dinner, because my mom's, like, she's just lazy, she doesn't want to cook. And she asks him to do stuff while he's cooking dinner for us. And, like, it's stupid stuff, like, and she calls him Poppy, it's hilarious. She's like, Poppy, bring me a water bottle, or Poppy, do this and that. And one day she gave him, like, 20 things, and he hadn't even started yet, and he was in the kitchen for an hour. And she says something else, and he's, don't feed me a ration of shit, woman, I'm busy. And I just remember, being young, that was the funniest quote I've ever heard in my life. And I watch comedians. My dad just told my mom to eat, don't feed him a ration of shit, like who? And then like piss off the Pope, I learned that from my dad too. He's like, don't piss enough to piss off the Pope. And I'm like, okay, I'm start using that. His favorite one's rat bastard. Or bonsai, he like quotes bonsai. Like he'll be flipping steaks and he'll open the barbecue lid and he just gets doused in smoke. Like it's like a chimney, like plume of just like thick smoke that's so thick it pushes his head back. And rather than going away from the smoke to get his eyes clear, he yells bonsai and starts flipping everything on the grill. And he like pulls his head out and he's like, and it starts flipping again and then starts flipping again and he's like, all right, good. And he comes up and he's got like black, just fucking smeared all over his face. I think that's gonna do it, guys. It was pretty fun.